Wow, what an amazing group of students. You all should be so proud of your achievements. And judging by some of the models that I saw in the back of the room, I think some of our future city planners have something to learn from you guys. And maybe we at Shell have something to learn too. Okay, there we go. Back at the office where I work in Houston, we're grappling with some of the same issues that you are around public space. We're in the middle of moving 3,400 people from our downtown office out to the West Campus where I work. And honestly, it's starting to feel a little bit crowded. It's getting harder and harder to find a parking place. The cafeteria lines are getting longer. And I'm having to wait an awful long time for that elevator. So we're having to start to get creative. We've got a few more people that are starting to work from home, mostly people in IT. And we're actually starting something new. We're hot desking. We have a lot of people that travel and aren't at their office every day, and their desks are available, and we don't have enough desks for everybody. And so we've started a new system where when you come to work in the morning, you take whatever desk happens to be available that day. This readjustment isn't unique to Shell. Cities all over the world are grappling with the stress and strain of the population growth, and more people are demanding more energy, they're using more water, and they're releasing more pollutants. In this future city competition, you had to address how to deal with larger populations for the future. In fact, we need those solutions today. That's why your work here is so important. But public spaces aren't always what you think. So today, I'd like to spend a few minutes exploring public spaces beyond city limits. But first, I want to demonstrate how you can share public space with some of the most famous people in the world from right here in this room. It's people that lived centuries ago. So everybody, I want everybody to take a deep breath. Now exhale. Good. Does anybody in the room feel smarter? Anybody? Anybody? Okay. Because you almost certainly just inhaled some of the very same air molecules that were exhaled by Albert Einstein. And those same air molecules passed through the lungs of other famous people like Julius Caesar, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King. It's true. Scientists have done the math. And the layer of the atmosphere around the Earth is so thin, and the human lungs are amazingly efficient air pumps. The point is that air is a public space. It's something that we all share, we all depend on, and it is very public. Another public space is water. A lot of us might think of the public spaces around recreational rivers and lakes, where we go swimming on the beach or we can go fishing in a boat. But what about the actual water itself? What about the freshwater lakes and rivers and underground aquifers? What about the salt water in the oceans and the runoff from the land? No, we can't say that every glass of water you drink actually passed through Albert Einstein. No. So there's way too many molecules on the earth of water, and humans, people, just haven't lived on the earth long enough to consume them all. But dinosaurs were. Scientists believe that every drop of water you drink is basically purified dinosaur urine. Yes, ew. All of the water on the planet has been here for millions of years, and we're not likely to get any more. So we need to manage our water spaces just as you do the public places in your future city models. There are many other types of public spaces. Think about interstate highways, natural gas pipelines, international air flight paths, shipping routes. Think about transmission towers, fiber optic cables, satellites, the internet. Many of these are privately owned, but they're all used by everyone. In fact, they're used by more and more people every single day. Just like our water, our air, our city streets, our city parks, my office in Houston, and all the earth. And that brings me to your next challenge. Simply put, it's to build on your success so far in this competition to be able to create a better future. And you don't have to wait to start contributing. The nice thing about Future City is that it's put you on the right path now. There are 3 things that you can do now. The first is speak up. Ask questions, share your ideas. I guarantee people are listening. That's why I'm here. We at Shell are looking hard for new ideas. In fact, we've just started up a new division called New Energies. In that division, all of the people that work there are solely dedicated to renewable and low-carbon energies. And so we're asking a lot of the same questions that you asked as a part of your city competition. We're asking, what are the challenges of the cities tomorrow? What are some of the technologies that are likely to work? How can we gently use our air, our minerals, our sunshine, and our oceans to be able to create a better future for tomorrow? And we're asking some of the most important questions, like what questions should we be asking? Is there something obvious we've missed? And that's where you guys come in, because you guys ask the very best questions, because you don't assume you already know the answers. You still have an open mind. So don't be afraid to ask questions and speak up. Engineers, scientists, and other kind of professionals definitely want to hear from you. The other thing you guys do well is dream up some crazy solutions, things that nobody else could have thought of. So that's the second thing you can do. Keep dreaming. 25 years ago, the first Future City Challenge was to dream up an alternative energy source. Well, I wonder if any of those students thought of converting garbage into gasoline. Well, we've got a lot of people at Shell who have been dreaming of that for a long time. And this year, that dream is going to become reality when we build a demonstration plant in India that's going to do just that. It's going to turn garbage into gasoline that you can pump directly into your car. Another crazy dream is becoming reality at Shell. We're starting to use kites to generate electricity. By towing on a cable, each kite can generate enough power for 430 homes. And they have some advantages over the traditional wind turbines as well. They can be flown out at sea where the wind turbines aren't tall enough, and they can reach the high altitude, high speed winds that the wind turbines onshore can't reach. And we're building a test model of this summer. We think it's going to be a great new addition to our renewable energy mix. The point is that somebody had to dream this stuff up. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to invent, what kind of game-changing solutions. Now, I said there were 3 ways that you could contribute and build on the achievements that you've had so far. The first was to speak up with your ideas and ask your questions. The second was to keep dreaming up better solutions. The third is to keep learning. Never stop. Keep seeking out the answers to your questions and discover how you can turn your dreams into reality. It's not hard. Just keep taking the classes that interest you in school, follow your curiosity, and build on what you've done in this competition, whatever it is that you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the project planning phase, then seek out other projects so you can plan in your schools and your communities. If you enjoyed building the small parts, then maybe physics or engineering are for you. But either way, take lots of math and science classes, because the more you learn, I'll let them fix that. So, because the more you learn, the better future you can make the better life you can make for yourself, and the better future you can make for the world. There we go. Here's what I want you to know. You can contribute. And whether it's by building better city parks and streets and sidewalks or something else entirely, it is all up to you. Because after all, It is all a public place. Thank you, and congratulations to everyone.